Ngina Kenyatta has largely built her public identity on privacy and quiet influence. But despite her low profile, she has not been immune to controversy. Much of the scrutiny surrounding her stems less from her individual actions and more from her association with one of Kenya's most powerful and wealthy political families. Over time, she has found herself drawn into national debates about privilege, wealth, and power, issues that have long followed the Kenyatta name. One of the most notable moments of public backlash came in 2019, when Ngina spoke about youth empowerment. While her message was intended to inspire, it was met with sharp criticism from sections of the public who argued that her upbringing in immense privilege made her disconnected from the realities facing ordinary Kenyan youth. For many critics, her words symbolize a wider frustration with elite voices speaking on struggles they were perceived not to have experienced firsthand. Beyond this, Ngina has also been indirectly linked to the long-standing debates over the Kenyatta family's vast land holdings. For decades, activists, political leaders, and members of the public have questioned how the family acquired such extensive tracts of land across Kenya, some of which date back to the post-independence era. Though Ngina herself has not been personally implicated in any wrongdoing, her place within the family has inevitably tied her to these national conversations about historical land distribution and inequality. In early 2023, the Kenyatta family again came under public scrutiny following allegations of tax evasion raised by government officials. The situation escalated into a political standoff, prompting a rare and defiant public response from her grandmother, Mama Ngina Kenyatta, who challenged authorities to auction their properties if any wrongdoing could be proven. Around the same time, reports emerged that state security had been withdrawn from several Kenyatta family residences, a move widely interpreted as political retaliation against former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. These developments placed the family, and by extension Ngina, back at the center of national attention. Additionally, the global Candora Papers investigation cast further light on offshore assets linked to members of the Kenyatta family, intensifying public debate about wealth transparency and accountability among political elites. While Ngina maintains a distance from direct political engagement, such revelations have continued to shape public perception of the family she belongs to. Despite these controversies, Ngina Kenyatta's personal life tells a quieter story, one rooted in privilege, but also in education, philanthropy, and entrepreneurship. She is the only daughter of Kenya's fourth president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and former First Lady, Margaret Gakuo Kenyatta. Named after her grandmother, Mama Ngina Kenyatta, she is the youngest of 3 children, with 2 older brothers, Jomo Kenyatta and Muigai Jaba Kenyatta. Raised largely away from the constant glare of the public eye, Ngina's upbringing blended elite education with exposure to leadership from an early age. She attended the prestigious Hilton College in South Africa, where she studied alongside her older brother before pursuing higher education abroad. She later earned a degree in international relations and politics, a field that reflects both her background and the broader political environment she was born into, although specific details about her university remain largely private. Her education would go on to shape her professional path, particularly in philanthropy. Ngina serves as a director at the Kenyatta Trust, a non-profit organization founded by her father. In this role, she has been involved in initiatives aimed at transforming the lives of vulnerable youth through education, mentorship, and economic empowerment. The foundation supports thousands of students across Kenya, guiding them from secondary school through to university. Through public engagements, including forums such as the African Philanthropy Forum and events at institutions like Strathmore University Business School, she has advocated for youth development and access to education. Alongside her philanthropic work, Ngina has also ventured into entrepreneurship. She is the founder of The Green Experience, an exclusive high-end restaurant established in 2018 and located on the family's tea estate in Lodi, Kiambu County. Designed as a luxury getaway, the establishment offers curated dining experiences, including multi-course meals and tea tasting sessions in a serene, nature-filled environment. The venture reflects her interest in hospitality and her ability to leverage both her resources and personal vision into business. In her personal life, Ngina has maintained the same level of discretion that defines her public image. She is married to Alex Mwai, also known as Alex Jomo Mwai, a corporate professional and investment director at Hesabu Capital. Their relationship remained private for over a decade before they formalized their union in a traditional ceremony in June 2022 at State House, Nairobi, attended by close family members. Prior to their wedding, the couple had already welcomed their first child in September 2021, marking the beginning of their family life away from public scrutiny. Alex Mwai comes from a well-established background himself. He is the son of Sam Mwai, a prominent sports marketing consultant and general manager of Karen Country Club. Educated abroad, Alex holds a degree from Durham University in the United Kingdom and an MBA from IE Business School in Madrid. His career has included roles at major firms such as PwC and Genghis Capital, positioning him firmly within Kenya's corporate and investment landscape. While Ngina Kenyatta's individual net worth remains undisclosed, she is part of a family whose wealth spans multiple sectors, including banking, agriculture, real estate, hospitality, and media. The Kenyatta family holds significant stakes in institutions such as NCBA Group, owns Brookside Dairy, and controls vast land holdings estimated at hundreds of thousands of acres. Their business empire also includes Heritage Hotels and MediaMax Network, among others. This immense wealth has contributed to both their influence and the persistent scrutiny they face. Ngina Kenyatta's life, therefore, exists at the intersection of privacy and prominence. She is a figure shaped by legacy, yet striving for individuality through philanthropy and business. While controversies continue to orbit the family name, she has largely chosen a path of quiet engagement, working behind the scenes, building ventures, and contributing to social causes, all while maintaining a careful distance from the political spotlight that has defined generations before her.